This is Shakti again from Consultancy Services, Dubai. This video is about ISO 22000, which is a food safety management system. At Altus Consultancy Services, we provide training and consultancy services towards achieving ISO 22000 certification. ISO 22000 is a standard which focuses on food safety management system and which can be applied right from a farming industry till a restaurant. So we have very good experience in implementing ISO 22000, which was earlier called as HACCP, Hazard Analysis and Critical Control Point. This standard we have been successful and been implementing since the last 5 years across 14 different countries. And you will be surprised to know that some of the largest organizations in the world have enjoyed our services in trainings and consultancies in ISO 22000. The standard in ISO 22000 focuses on a couple of things like the good hygiene practices, good manufacturing practices, good distribution practices, and good storage practices. And that apart, there is a special emphasis on good personal practices, which is also a subset of good hygiene practices. Well, in ISO 22000, the backbone of the complete system lies in what is called as a HACCP, which is basically an hazard analysis, wherein each and every product or a product category is identified and a hazard analysis is made. Now, depending on this hazard analysis, the organization will have to identify critical control points, and these critical control points will have to be measured and monitored. Now, those critical control points which also have to be monitored are categorized in a particular terminology called as Operational Prerequisite Program, also termed as OPRP. There are three very important acronyms in ISO 22000. One is the critical control point, which is called as CCP, Operational Prerequisite Program, which is called as OPRP, and next is the PRP, Prerequisite Programs. Like I mentioned earlier, the prerequisite program is nothing but the good hygiene practices which are implemented in an organization. It could be a manufacturing organization, it could be a storage organization, it could be a transportation organization, it could be a restaurant for cooking and serving food, or a catering organizations. We do carry experience, and that's not just good experience, it's an excellent experience with good food safety experts in our organization. And in this, there's a lot of tests also to be carried out, like physical, chemical, microbial tests, and we are there to help you as Altus Consultancy Services, identifying the best laboratory for you to identify whatever microbial tests have to be conducted. Now, in the ISO 20000, it also involves writing manuals, training your people, writing procedures, finding out the gaps, telling you what infrastructure changes have to be carried out in the organization, so as you bring in a good practice of manufacturing, packing, storage, and supply. Now, we have been instrumental in providing ISO 20000 trainings to more than 600 people across different walks of organization and food safety organization alone. That apart, we have also conducted ISO 20000 internal auditor courses, ISO 20000 lead auditor courses, and ISO 20000 awareness courses to a whole lot of students from food safety background, hotel management institutions. ISO 20000 process takes around anywhere between 3 months to even 2 years, depending on the infrastructure changes and the commitment shown to the management, basically to confide in consumers who consume the food. We are instrumental in providing ISO 20000 certification through various renowned organizations or certification bodies across 14 different countries. To name some of them, we have organizations in Maldives, Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, organizations from Sweden, Cameroon, Nepal, Bhutan, Myanmar, Iraq, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, of course a whole lot of companies in UAE, Oman, Qatar, and I also remember doing a company in Seychelles. Yes, this being the organization, I request you to visit our website www.iso-uae.ae. In turn, you can also call us on +971 050 477 3274. I repeat, it's 050 477 3274. The website is www.iso-uae.ae. Thank you.